are here.
We exist.
We
All
exist.
right.
We're alive.
Yes,
We are not
do.
figments of our own imaginations.
Which is probably good. All right, we're going to dive right in because we have a lot to do today. If that's what happens, the first thing I'm going to remind everybody what happened last week with one slight change that you'll notice at the end of the last episode. Everybody finally got back together. We were reintroduced to the real cross and the real Aramiel with the party, while the fake cross and the fake Aramiel had been accidentally sucked down into the whirlpool in the other room by the auspices of a delicate little one-armed half-elf, or elven, not half-elf, geez, where did that come from? So to get out of the room, they went out the opposite door, which had what looked like a rock fall above the door, holding it closed. And so Aramiel, in a great show of strength, lifted and did his Titan move and lifted the rock fall up long enough for everybody to get out the door. And then he dived out quickly to try and avoid the rock fall falling on him. And he did make it out, actually. Darkness, who was the one who had said, you do this and everybody get out, she was going to be the last one out. And the last thing that you guys saw from her is she turned and looked really quick back at the whirlpool, like she heard something. And then the rock fell and the door collapsed, and you don't know what happened. She's just gone.
Oh, shit.
Yep. You notice that she was moving towards the whirlpool as that happened. But now you can't go back through this door.
Yikes.
Oh, fuck. God. Is she dead? Is she darkness? Darkness!
That's a lot of rock. You can't really hear anything through there. Roll me a perception check.
Oh my God. I have these new dice. Okay, we're gonna.
I got a 7.
Quite literally the middle of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 on the dice, so 17.
17. You can kind of hear stuff through the rock, but it's kind of like, okay, you guys go on, catch what I heard you do.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh,
If you could make any of that out.
I'm hearing, I'm okay, you guys go on without me. Anyway,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, same. This is my fault. Should have held up the stone longer.
You know what? Sometimes we have the most strength that we can give in any given moment. We can't give any more.
That's everything I had.
Proud of you, buddy. Well, it sounds like she's as okay as she's gonna get. And you know what? If anyone's gonna be stranded alone, darkness can handle herself. Let's keep going.
All right.
Eyes is like, yes. And he's standing and looking, his blue light finally sputters out. He's like, shit. And he conjures like you're all sitting in the darkness. Orkilia and Penny can see everybody sitting in the darkness. The rest of you, Cross and Ramiel, cannot. And it's very dark, very, very dark. And all of a sudden, Orkilia, you remember something. You remember something, but it's not your memory. You remember, it's as if it's your memory. You're standing here in this corridor and you're talking to somebody with a whisper. And it's like, I don't know if we should do this. What will it do to the population? And the guy that you're talking to, who is a much, much older man, very white-haired, very kind of sour-faced, actually. like life has had way too many disappointments for him. And he says, it doesn't matter what will happen to the population. I mean, nothing happens to dragons. They're always there. But think what it could do for us. For us. And you look down at your hands and you see that your hands are feminine, but not orcish. They're human hands. And they're like, you're very nervous about whatever it is. And you can feel that. You feel there's like, I know I want this for us, but you know, the new magic won't go over well. He's like, it will once they see the power it can bring. Now, let's try it again. Okay, follow you. And the other old man turns and walks away towards the hallway to your right. And you in this memory take a step to follow, and that's where the memory ends. And as you come back out of this, you see that George is like, and he summoned another light spell to go with the torch, which is beginning to gutter that Alex has, or that Cross has. And he's reading the marks on the wall, and he's like, let's see, is that doing his usual thing of muttering, kind of aloud to himself, disjointed phrases. You can't really make it. And you have another memory. This is you, though. This is your memory. You know this memory. You're a very little girl. And even as this very little girl, you tower over everybody else in the classroom. And it's a little makeshift classroom from a little makeshift school, but it's where you learned to read. It's where you learned to write, something that a lot of people can't do in this world. And it's always set you up. And you actually always felt kind of a fondness for this place. Yeah, they picked on you for being big. And yeah, not everybody was nice, but some of them were nice and jolly. And you liked the learning and you liked it, but you remember this, and you're sitting in your seat and you look over at the much, much smaller child next to you. You remember this. You were probably, years ago, but you were 6 or 7 summers by this point. And you look way down at the little hobbit child next to you. And the hobbit child says, do you want to race after school? And you say, I'll win again. So sure. And the little hobbit says, I don't think you'll win this time. And that smirk, hobbits are tricksy. You learned this if you learned nothing else. Hobbits are tricksy, and that hobbit's got something up their sleeve. And you're like, yes, I will. And the little hobbit says, I'll bet you a cupcake. And then it's on. You know it's on because cupcake in that place are the best cupcakes in the whole world. There's a whole reason that hobbits are generally a little bit stout. And that is because their food is so good.
Best food.
All right. And so you stand up out of your chair in your whole 6 or 7, years old, and you tower over the other one and said, all right, we're on. And that's the end of that memory.
7.
Yeah. You remember that. And it makes you feel things because that time was innocent. Right now. Oh, yes, you did. But the hobbit did cheat. And you actually got that hobbit in trouble. And that hobbit then was like your nemesis through the next 2 years of school. And then you guys became best friends.
I did try to offer half that cupcake when they got
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like the hobbit didn't earn the trouble. And her name was Much. The hobbit Much. And you guys became, no, Much like too much.
Gotcha.
M-U-C-H. And you guys became really good friends later, but the memory was just clear as if you were right there. It's kind of interesting and funny that it's like, what a weird time to think of that. And then you can feel something, another memory tugging at the back of your head. And you can either choose to push it aside or you can choose to focus on it.
I want to glance at what's going on around me, and if dude's still like trying to read and we haven't had a trajectory yet, then I'll grab onto the memory.
Okay, he's still going, let's see, memory, shadow. He said memory, but then he said shadow, and he's like, office? That makes no sense. So you let the memory come in?
Yeah.
Okay, this is definitely not your memory. This memory starts with a roar! And the body that you're in towers over a building. And you see that it's got some of the same kind of architecture that's of the little pieces that were left to this ruin. Okay, but this building is not ruined. It's a beautiful edifice. It's carved stone. It's very Grecian kind of looking, you know, with pillars and statues and marbles and, you know, marble columns and things, all of the things. And it's quite extensive, just like the ruins that you were in now. But this large perspective towers over it. And it's angry. You're angry. You're furious at them for what they've done. You are so furious, and you're going to stop it. You're going to stop them from hurting your people anymore. And you reach out and you slam one of the towers. And it falls. You can feel that connection of your very large clawed hand. And you realize that you as Orkilia know what this is. And you knock it over and it crumbles, and the people, you can hear screaming down below you, but you don't care. They brought this on themselves. And then you see another one coming from the other side. And this is your friend who's red, and fire begins to fill the courtyards as blasts it, and he breathes down on the little humans that are running everywhere. And then this one's coming from over here, and this one's gold. And generally there, and you get the sense, the feeling of this one, this clawed hand, which was blue, has certain respect for the gold. And the gold comes in and it flies in and it lands on the top of the thing. And it shouts down to the people who are running and screaming and back into the building, and as if that's going to protect them, and back out from below. And it says, I'm sorry. And then it breathes. And that is the end of the memory. And you're jolted out of that by eyes saying, Hall of Memory. But it says, okay, and the office is that way. And then, what does it say? Stairs that way. Still nothing about the library. Okay, stairs that way, office that way, Hall of Memory.
I think we're in it, my man.
I think that might be the whole place. But there's another, this door. This looks like this maybe goes to this door. And he gestures to the door that's right next to you.
That door is that door the Hall of Memory, or is everything the Hall of Memory?
Well, I mean, a hall would seem to indicate something that's just a hall. But it had an arrow pointing somewhere, so maybe not. But I get the feeling that, I mean, I've been having weird visions and stuff and memories, and some of them are mine and some of them are not. So I have a feeling that that's just something that goes on here. I'm not sure why. I haven't seen anything that has a title yet to this place. And nothing that says library. Damn it.
Well, you know what? We'll definitely find that library. But hey, let's get out of the Hall of Memories because it's weird.
I don't think that's going to work. I've been having them even in the other rooms. Okay, so the rest of you can join back in now. All right, Penny. Penny.
Oh yeah, Penny's
Yeah.
still an animal.
I'm
Yeah.
a bear. Still.
Yeah. So Penny,
Sometime.
you have a memory. While they're all gathering, you see all of this going on. You see Orkilia look very distant for a moment, and then you hear that little conversation about Hall of Memory and office and stairs. But you're having a memory.
Mm. Mm.
You're having a memory that makes you feel very uncomfortable.
Mm.
And in the memory, you're looking down at two hands that are folded like in your lap.
But there's two hands.
Yeah, and they're beautiful hands. They're beautiful, graceful, pale-skinned hands sitting in your lap. And the floor that's below your feet is crystalline. It's very, very pretty. Like a beautiful blue variegated crystal that's been carved into a floor. But you don't look up. You're not looking up because you're so sad.
Hmm.
And there's an argument going on near you. And that's what you're not looking at. You're not looking at the arguers because you don't like that they're arguing this, because you know what needs to happen. And one voice, the male voice, is going, underground is the only answer. I mean, that's the only way that we'll stay alive. And the other voice says, underground is a death sentence for us too. We can fight them. The one says, well, you've seen how that's worked so far. The one's like, well, it's not too late. Don't give up. And the argument continues on in this vein, where one wants to go hide underground and one wants to fight whatever it is that they're talking about. And you just sit there listening to this argument happen while you watch your hands. And then it ends.
What language were they speaking? Did I
Roll me.
recognize it?
Well, that's the thing. Roll me an intelligence check or an insight check, actually.
Insight.
Because when
Ah,
you're in a
well.
memory, I mean, you're already speaking that language.
Yeah.
So you may
I was
not
just wondering
know.
if I could go. I wasn't speaking common. Ooh, 19 on the dice. Let me one moment. I'll open my character sheet.
Oh, that's enough. That tells me already.
Oh.
Yeah, you know they're speaking Elven.
Ooh. Okay. And so they were elves, which means that was probably a memory of mine, but it doesn't. Does it feel like a memory of mine?
No,
It
you only
doesn't
have
seem
one
familiar?
memory. Yeah.
That's true.
And this one feels very disjointed from that.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you look up and the rest of them are all talking.
In the
And you
memory?
feel, no, the people around you, Orkilia and Aramiel and crossing eyes. And you look up and then you can feel another memory trying to come, but it can't. It's like it goes and it's hitting a wall. It can't come in. You can feel it there, but you can't access it.
Can I try to actively focus on it and see if I can get it to
play?
Yeah, so that by like sheer willpower, though I don't know if that's how this works.
You can try.
Okay, I'm gonna try. And that would be an intelligence thing or wisdom?
That would be intelligence.
Okay. 15.
Okay. No, you can't quite,
Poop.
because if there's something stopping it, it's clear there's
Okay.
something stopping it.
Okay.
You'd
Like
have
a
to-
like a barrier or block or something that's not just me not wanting to remember.
It's not you not wanting to, it's something that's actively stopping it. That doesn't feel like it's you.
Does it feel like maybe it's magical?
Oh, you'd have to roll me another insight check.
Okay. 14 on the dice. Sorry, 2 seconds. I've got to do the 17?
Might be magical, but you
But I'm
can't
not
tell.
sure.
Well, but you can't tell if it's from this place or if it's from you or if it's from something else.
Okay.
But something's stopping it that's from outside of you.
Poop. Okay.
All right. Eyes, as you come back, Eyes is like, okay, well, I don't know that we're ready to get off of this level yet, but the library, library seems like it would be more protected. So maybe we go downstairs, or maybe, I guess we could go try the hall of memory. What do you guys want to do? He turns to the rest of you.
I'm gonna real quick, can I sniff as like a search thing to see if I smell anything suspicious?
Okay, you did that when you first got out at the end of the last game, but yes, you can try it again.
Okay. Well, because
Oh, wait, yeah, you
I
know
don't
you didn't in the
think-
room.
yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta find what my stats are for the bear. I'm sorry. Other people do stuff while I'm being lame and searching.
Okay, well, Eyes, who can be taught, is asking for you guys' opinion as to which way you should go. He's like, this way says Hall of Memory, this way says office, and this way says stairs.
Am I correct? We were gonna go to the office, and then we didn't.
That was main office.
So this is a different office.
Yeah,
They need to be way more specific on their office option.
ancient languages, who knows?
Well, I wonder what kind of office that is. Because frankly, I'm just looking for a directory at this point.
Okay, well, okay, really quick, I am going to show you guys where why is this, oh, hang on, where you are.
Okay. Where beeth us?
Okay, so you guys can see this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the room with the whirlpool. You guys, this was the doorway that just collapsed. This is where the words are that Eyes was translating. It's right on this wall. So you have corridors that go different ways. He says what it said was Hall of Memories this way, office this way, stairs this way.
Okay.
He said, oddly, there was nothing that said to go this direction. So I'm not really sure. Maybe that marking is at the end of this little hallway. I don't know.
this is a school, right?
Yeah, seems like it.
I would assume them to be other classrooms. And frankly, the last couple of things we found in classrooms didn't necessarily love. So I vote office.
Okay, so that looks like this direction. All right, I'll, and he muttering to himself again, starts to head down this direction. You guys follow him?
I'm gonna do my sniffy thing
Yeah.
first.
Okay, roll your sniffy thing.
My sniffy thing. And I get advantage on this because I'm using my sniffy thing.
Okay.
So I can roll twice and take the higher one. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, plus 1 moment. I'm gonna add the thing is, okay, so my perception is 12, 18. Do I
Okay.
sniff a thing, anything?
Okay. You can sniff as you move down this hallway.
Hmm.
I assume, are you following Jord?
Well, I'm gonna sniff in the area I was at first before
First,
I follow
okay.
everybody, just because I've wanted to do that anyway.
Yeah, you can sniff the smells of everybody that came through this doorway.
Okay.
They left their mark there. Down this way, you can sniff something kind of musty, like old bones.
Okay.
And down this, and then also like earth, like dirt. And then down this way, you can't smell anything that isn't just like old stone.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna and like bang the ground with my feet a little bit to try and get people's attention, just because I want to see maybe Earth area. I don't remember what he said everything was, which was fine because Penny wasn't really paying attention
Mm-hmm.
to that element. But I don't
So
know.
you're going to go, because George headed this way.
Mhm.
Eyes towards where it said office.
And I followed.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just look down the air the way where there's the dirt stuff,
Okay.
and then I guess follow everyone else.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
we
follow
stay
along to
together.
the office.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow the people that know the things,
Yeah.
know how to read.
Splitting up is generally not the
languages,
best
yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
I also
Uh-huh.
want to find darkness, and I don't know if we can.
Yeah.
I mean,
We all heard it say.
there was another door on the other side of the room, so
Yeah, this was
That's
the
true.
trap door where the cats came out, and you don't
Yeah.
know. The only one who looked in there was Eyes. This is the door you came in, and this is the door you went out.
Hmm.
Okay.
yeah. we can
Okay,
go
where you're
around
smelling
that way.
the earth as you sniff, Shauna. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You can see, if you go right here, you can see down to there. And what you see is collapse that you actually can't
Okay.
get that way. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's the dirt that you're smelling.
Damn. I was hoping to roll in some, grass, maybe scratch against a tree.
Oh, when you get upstairs. Okay, so you following everybody else?
Yeah.
All right.
I will just continue following Eyes until we get to whatever location we
We're
said
headed to. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
he gets to this intersection and he starts looking around and he's like, okay, I'm not really sure which one is the office. I'm not really sure.
Well, it looks like if I look down this way, that's a hallway. If I look down that way, that's a staircase. If I look straight ahead, there's one room that looks kind of officey, and then there's another hallway. So I'm gonna guess the room is probably the office.
Okay, this is actually not a stairway. It is a hallway that looks like that.
Squiggles. Squiggle
Yep.
hall.
It's a squiggle hall.
Squiggle hall.
All right, everybody roll me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Also, my passive perception is really high, so if something I
Yeah.
would notice it sometimes. Not all the time.
Huh?
All right, I'm not using this dice again during this game. I got a 7.
Okay.
23.
All right. So let me roll for
22 for me.
Eyes is clearly way too focused. He rolled a 7. He's focused on trying to figure out which way's the office and not listening. Orkelia, you hear something coming from down this weird ziggy-zaggy hallway. And so do you, Penny.
Can I smell anything?
It smells like rock. Everybody
Okay.
roll me initiative.
Wait, what did we hear though? What did we hear?
We don't know.
Poop. Okay.
Yeah, it's like rock scraping on rock.
Oh, it was a nat 20.
Oh
My nat 20 be on initiative. Oh, the only time you don't need to woo it.
Okay, so you got what's your initiative, Orkilia?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta close out of our full screen here.
Come here,
Uh,
you. Come here, you. Oh,
My
you
initiative.
can help
So it's 23 for initiative.
Okay, and I am going to stop sharing the map because we kind of can know what we're going to see.
Sure.
Sure. All right.
All right.
I got a 9 initiative.
Oh, you're rolling great, my dude.
Yeah, it's my day. It is my day.
You need my dice back.
I got a 22 again. We all need to go like dice shopping together and find dice specifically for these characters, just for fun.
Games.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Announcement for
And I gotta get
DQ.
metal.
Go there.
Yeah.
Go there.
Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. I got a 22 for my initiative, which is weird
Okay.
because, well, no, it's not weird because 2 different numbers, but it still equals 22, which is the same.
Okay,
number.
and Orkilia, what was yours? I'm sorry.
23.
23. All right, Aramiel,
Oh, yeah.
initiative?
7.
7.
Oh, wait, no, not, excuse me, 9. 5
9.
and 4. 9.
Okay.
Wow.
Oddly, Cross is not there right this minute. You're not
Ah!
sure.
Is it that
Ah,
I feel
Why?
like the road disappearing in a time of need? Absolutely.
is there a song about that?
Something like that, yes.
My brain immediately went through like 6 different songs, none of which had anything to do with that.
Right?
Okay, and I's initiative is 18. And the thing coming down the hallway's initiative.
The thing coming down the hallway.
Yep, that's what you heard, or what they heard. You didn't hear.
I heard a thing.
Um,
You probably have just enough time to be like, shit, there's a thing.
Yep. It doesn't say what its initiative is.
Customer logic. It doesn't get to add anything.
Yep, that's exactly right.
I'm sorry to every sales associate ever.
All right. So, what those of you who rolled the high perception check, so Penny and Orkilia, here is like stone on stone, like there's rocks rolling around down, coming down that corridor. And you have just a moment before they get there to do something. So Orkilia, what do you do?
Oh, but you know what? I am, if I can, I'm gonna prestidigitate a wall in front of us.
Okay.
So whatever is coming at us, maybe we'll see a wall and not come at us.
Okay. And that's an illusion, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's transmutation.
Yeah. So is it like a physical wall, or is it just if something has, it affects things with an intellect, right?
It doesn't say on here specifically.
Okay.
It just tells me what, like, the various options I can create, how many times I can do it.
Okay.
I think it's if it depends on if they have eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys see Orkilia, speak a word and pull a little thing out and put up a wall in front of you, right there at that place where the twisty corridor comes down. All right, Shauna, it is your turn.
All right. I am currently in bear form. How far do I have to move to get right in the entrance of that hallway where it sounds like it's coming from? Welcome back.
You'd have to move 10 feet, but look, there's a bunch of other people there, so
I'm going
there's
to,
not room for you.
As a giant bear, nice
try-
big brown bear, I'm gonna try and, like, if I can, push everyone out of the hallway, just in case if it's like a cave-in or something, just in case.
Okay, so you'll need to roll me a strength check to move everybody out of the hallway.
You guys are being manhandled by a bear. But at least I'm
Listen.
furry and cute.
Listen.
And Alex Cross
Hello.
was everybody. George said Hall of Memories, office, stairs. That's all I'm getting right here. And they decided to go look for the office. But you were like, there's something wrong here. Darkness didn't make it back through the thing. She's got stuck on the other side of the collapsed doorway. And you kind of wanted to see if you could do something about that. So you stayed back a bit, kind of looking for another way around the collapsed door. And they went down the hallway a little ways, and then that you heard, "What?" And Orkilia say the words to a spell.
No, I'm sorry. I have to correct myself because I'm wrong. Prestidigitation doesn't do that. That clean shit. That would be minor illusion. I don't have minor illusion, so no walls happened.
Okay.
Okay.
So what did you do instead?
Good question. Come back to me.
Okay. Anyway, so you heard
She got pushed by a bear.
a commotion at the edge of the hallway, down where the rest of them went. And Penny charged forward in bear form down there. And what do you do?
Fuck.
Like a gorilla.
Not an area
Darkness, you
place
sit
to
tight.
rest.
We'll be back. I gotta deal with something. Something's going on. And then follow after Penny.
Okay. You follow after Penny, you get down there, and you'll need to roll initiative and a perception check.
To answer your question, I'm going to hold my action.
Initiative 17 plus.
Okay, you're going to hold your
plus-
action. Okay.
17 plus 7, I believe. So
All right.
24.
All right. And was that your perception or your
Perception is. I am in a hurry. My perception is 5 plus
oh,
7, so 12.
Cross comes sliding out of the darkness into the back of the crowd going, "What's up?" Paraphrasing, of course. And you see Penny as a bear standing in the doorway of the, here, let me share the map again. So Penny and Orkilia are looking down this hallway like they heard something. Penny shoved herself in front of everybody else to get into the hallway here. George is looking back at Penny like, "What the hell are you doing?"
The bear's gone mad.
Orkilia's-
The bear's gone mad.
Yeah, Orkilia's got her hands up like she's holding her action. And Aramiel is looking like, "Wait, what?" So what do you do? It is your initiative right now.
Why are we rolling? What's there? Like, I don't understand.
Well, that the perception check would have told you. They heard something that's coming, and they're getting prepared for it. You
Yeah,
can hold
Penny's-
action
Penny's
if you would
looking
like.
down that hallway, very focusedly.
So I don't hear anything. I just see everybody else.
Yeah,
kinda
because you
looking
didn't roll a
like
good
they're
enough
doing
perception.
stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Can I make an insight check to kind of just? I feel weird just deciding to ready an action, but if I pass an insight check, I feel better about it.
Okay. Yeah.
A 16 plus 4, so 20.
Okay. Yeah, they're definitely feeling like Penny's inserted herself in front of everybody, like she's going to try and protect them because she's still in her bear form. Orkilia is readying an action that looks like a spell, but none of them. They could have done something, but they didn't yet. So it's clear that they don't quite know what's going on, but they're getting ready just in case.
All right.
As
Bonus with my bonus action, I'm going to hide. So I'm going to attempt to stealth
Okay.
and
That's one.
ready an action after that.
Right.
I want
Yes.
clarify that I'm not readying an action. I'm holding my turn until I get
Until
there.
you see what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Yeah.
look like I'm doing anything other than just like what the fuck is what.
Yeah.
Just in case my next action isn't magic, I wanted to make sure that was clear.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So roll your stealth.
A 7 plus 11. Oh no, 7 plus 13. So a 20.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. You
Rogues, man.
you are like the wind. You disappear into the darkness, even though the shadows created by George's little ball of light. Your torch, by the way, has guttered and gone out with the force of the cave-in earlier. So but you guys do have George's light. So you've stealthed and you're holding action. Next is Eyes, who turns around and is like, wait, what? What's going on? What? You guys hear something? I didn't hear something. I think that this is the office right here. I think that what you're looking at might lead to the stairs, but that's weird.
For a man named Eyes, he has the least perceptive anything.
Right?
It is his.
He's just always like, man, things to read. Oh, somebody's dying over there. Ah, stuff to read.
He's that absent-minded professor. But yeah,
Hyper-focused
perception
on
is
his
definitely
goal,
not
okay.
his highest stat. Hello, Rebel.
The pet randomly turned into a cat.
No.
Yep. Okay. And so next he turns around and he's just asking questions. When he sees that everybody's like looking aware, he's like, and he will also hold his action. All right. Then next, coming down the hallway, you see a number of boulders that are rolling down the hallway almost as if like they are sentient, but they're rolling down this hallway, and instead of doing in a straight line, they're kind of like ricocheting off the walls. So instead of coming at you with a huge rush that would crush you, that's what gave you the warning, is them bouncing off the walls.
Okay.
They're just
So
playing.
Huh?
They're just playing.
They're just playing and stuff. So
Like, I feel like we're about to be attacked by a bunch of gravelers.
this
is now the Pokemon universe.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
very similar.
Where's my Charizard?
Okay, hang
Yep.
on.
I was picturing the little rock gnome.
Or
Yeah.
golems. It could be gravelers or golems.
Rebel,
On
you're
a
not
cat butt.
helping.
Okay, so there are two boulders, and when they see you, well, not see, there's no eyes at least that you can see on them, but there is clearly something guiding their actions. It might be them, it might be magic, you don't know. But one boulder comes slamming towards Penny, who's blocking the doorway, and then the second boulder comes slamming towards Penny while she's in the doorway. What is your armor class, Penny?
As a giant brown bear, I'm gonna double check on that shit.
Do a big burr.
I'm
Big
a
burr.
big bird. It's 11.
Okay.
I'm just like gonna brace for impact, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I'm looking at my spell list going, is there anything that I can freeze them with? Not yet.
Oh shit, our cleric's not with us right now. We're fucked.
Okay. The first boulder comes towards you, and it's like misjudges or something. It doesn't quite miss the edge of that hallway there where the corner is, and so it actually hits the corner, and it hits hard enough to chip the wall, but that slows it and sends it kind of off kilter. It rebounds back towards the back of the hallway again. The second boulder, however, does hit you.
Okay.
And
Wait, do I have an action?
Not yet. You're next.
Actually,
Yeah.
as soon as they hit, I'm gonna take my action.
Okay. So the first one, the first one gets rebounded off the wall because it's not aimed quite right. The second one does come and hit you for 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Lovely.
Take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
The one that didn't hit her, did it look like it just ricocheted wrong and it was
Bless
going to, or that
you.
looked like it tried to avoid?
No, it looks like whatever had it go didn't quite aim right.
Okay. So maybe they're just rocks being rolled by something?
Yeah.
When they get, okay, right before it hits me, can I do a perception check to see if it's like looks sentient at all?
You would have to do perception check and a concentration check because you
Okay,
are
I'll-
getting hit by a big ass boulder.
I'll try. I'll try. Okay, we can do this.
Yeah, and what's the
Bear.
percentage of a bear?
Yeah, which,
Bear stats. Right.
yeah.
Stronger than penny stats, I imagine.
20 for
I told
the
you one.
perception, and then concentration is wisdom, right?
Uh-huh.
You are not helping me, Kat. You're supposed to be my good luck charm, not my scratcher thing.
Well, I mean,
Words.
cat.
Ow. Ow.
See, it's the cat's revenge from last episode.
That's
There you go.
That's exactly what it is. Can you see that shit? Okay,
Yeah.
now she's licking me. Of course, now you're pretending. I see. how it is.
Okay,
Okay.
so
My concentration, I rolled a 19 on the dice.
okay,
It-
that's enough.
Okay,
It's not that high of a concentration check. Okay, you get to see the boulder hits you and ow, that hurts. And then you see it start to like readjust like it's going to try and hit you again.
Okay, so it's alive. This is called punishment, little girl. Oh, okay, fine.
All right, and now it is Ramiel's turn.
Friend.
Okay, so there's one that's still like ricocheting towards us, right?
It ricocheted off the side of the thing and then back a little bit, but you don't know if it's going to come back towards you again or not. Basically, it missed the bear.
Okay. Do I
But
see that the thing is like rearing back to try to hit Penny again?
Roll me a perception check. It's on the other
Yeah.
side of a bear, so otherwise I'd say yeah, you totally see that, but it's on the other side of a bear.
You got a 9. Man,
Mm.
y'all. I don't think
You
I've rolled over a
don't?
10 yet today.
You don't, but you do notice that the bear does not stand down, and she's not doing now. What hit points are you at, Penny? You up with all the damage you took last time, and yeah, you should be fairly hurting right now.
Well, luckily for me,
You're a bear.
I'm a bear, so I'm using
damage.
bear hit points. So I'm at 24 temporary hit points. And as soon as those are gone, I'm going to revert back to Penny, and then I'll have 20 hit points.
Okay.
So, what's my distance between the other boulder?
From the other boulder is on the other side of Penny, and it's about 15 feet away.
That's not bad. Can I cast command and cast halt? So I
You
command
you
it
can
to halt?
certainly try. You can certainly
Okay.
try. Read me
Let's try that
command.
out.
What does command say?
It says you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. It's within 60 feet. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead. If it doesn't understand your language, no. If it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. So there's a couple things that don't make it, that make it so it does not work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
But then
find out
halt
whether
is just-
they're sentient or not.
Yep. Okay.
Gotcha.
So you turn and you throw the command.
Yep.
All right.
In the name of love.
And you feel it. You feel it not quite get a grip. Whatever this is not sentient.
I would like to take my held action.
Okay.
Do it.
Because seeing Arabiel go stop and it does nothing, I'm like, shit. And I'm gonna throw this and everybody pray for a 4, okay?
Okay. You got a 4.
Yay!
Yay. What are you doing? Woohoo!
Woo!
Great. Okay, so what I was doing was I don't know if it's Nathair, but mischief magic. It's just Anyway, and on a 4, drops of molasses appear and hover in a cube, turning it into difficult terrain until the start of your next turn. So, since I held my action, they should be hitting molasses and getting covered in molasses.
So they'll be going
sticky.
slow.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Nice.
Very good.
Brilliant.
Okay.
But mind you, I'd like to point out, game wise and story wise, Orkelia doesn't know that she can do magic. So when these things happen, they just happen.
It's like, oh, hey, molasses. That's great. What? Oh no, but that was wise.
And what's great is like it's literally drops of molasses appear, so it could very well just look like the hallway started bleeding molasses, and that would totally track for wherever the hell we are.
Yep.
We're going all the Shining up in this biz.
All right. So,
Is
floor.
molasses flammable?
no,
Oh.
it melts like sugar.
I had to think about it though. Yeah. It would
Yeah,
melt.
it melts like sugar. It becomes like a syrup. Or hard and crusty.
I was gonna say it's already a syrup.
Yeah. Okay, so the hallway all of a sudden starts to smell really sweet as molasses falls down and just creates this huge puddle on the floor. And as you see the boulder, Penny, that hit you rolling back a little bit like it's going to try and hit you again, it's getting covered and it's getting sticky and it's being slowed, which means that its force is going to be massively reduced. The other boulder, you see, start to roll, it got rebounded and now it's starting to roll back towards you again. Cross, you had a held action. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take a -5 to hit to boost my damage, and I'm going to attempt to shoot the one that's coming back towards Penny.
Okay, with an arrow?
With a magical crossbow.
All right.
Are they still flaming? Has it been an hour?
It has not been an hour.
Okay,
well,
cool. They're
it's
still
been-
on fire.
But it's getting close. It's getting close. That's why the torch went out.
Fuck.
Okay.
That went well.
All right, dropping dice on the ground is great. All right. Plus 13 to hit. So 15 plus at least 8.
Okay. 15 plus 8 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, that will hit. How much damage do you do?
That's going to be a flat 10 plus 2d6 plus a d10.
Okay, it does not take the piercing damage because it is rock. But it does take the magical damage and the fire damage. Okay.
Well, the crossbow is magical, so
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Never mind. Okay, so how much damage?
it might be resistant to piercing, which it might take like half damage.
It is.
Okay.
Bludgeoning and piercing and slashing.
So 5 plus 5 plus 10. So
Okay.
20.
20 to half would be 10. Okay. You see a chip fly off of one side of that boulder.
Oh wait, it does fire damage. What's the fire damage, Penny?
Oh, we can't hear you. There you go.
Sorry, I'm checking right now. 1 second.
Is it like an extra d6?
I think so.
I think it's a D6 dependent on the level that I cast it at, which was level 2. 1 moment.
Apologies, I don't have that spell.
No worries, no worries. Sorry, I have to just look at the shoot. Yeah, I think it's 2d6. Hold on.
Oh.
That's
Aha.
pretty hefty fire.
So
It was one of my second level spell.
Yeah, a second
damn.
level spell, so 2d6. Nice.
plus an extra 8 damage.
All right.
And that's not halved.
Yep. All right. You see a pretty pretty decent sized chip fly off the boulder as it is engulfed in flame, thereby melting the molasses that's on it. And so now it's getting this nice crispy coating. It smells really good.
Eat it, Penny. Eat it. It's literally rock candy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, well, you know.
Inspiration? Because that deserves inspiration.
Although it might be a jawbreaker.
Hey, you know what? If my jaw's strong enough, it won't matter.
All right. And
Right.
now,
The puns are strong with me today.
oh,
Yes.
all
we're
right.
on a
Now we are back
roll.
to the
Get
we
it?
are
Get
to
it?
Aramiel. Aramiel, what do you do?
Bad joke.
Well, it's.
Oh
a
wait, no,
giant
you
rock,
just did. You just did
and-
your
Oh, yeah,
spell.
you're right.
No, we're back
It
to the
is.
top of the round. So now
Which
it
is
is
for
Cross's
Arkelia.
turn again.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, because he rolled a 24.
All right, so using my actual action, seeing as that did something, he is gonna do it again.
There you
do
go.
it again. Do it again. Shoot it again in the face. In the
Oh,
face.
I rolled.
Roll
Okay,
gets back
I
to
did
back.
it. I rolled it at 20.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
So is that double damage now?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Nice.
Does it double flat damage from sharpshooter?
Flat down. It doubles all your damage.
Oh god. So okay, so that's already 20 from sharpshooter
Okay.
plus.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Kick it.
Is the 20 that is it 20?
Plus another 20. Jesus. So I rolled a 10 on my d10.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And then 2d6 fire damage.
Oh yeah.
So that's 7, so 14 fire damage.
Okay. So it takes the 14 fire damage. It takes half damage for your actual
So it
arrow
takes
damage.
20, and then so it takes 34 damage.
Right. All right. Well,
Nice.
that takes a nice, that hits it, and the side begins to star and scar on
Yes.
it. It's clear that it is a fairly heavily damaged boulder.
Take that,
Hi, Boulder.
rock.
Yeah. All right. Orkilia, what do you do?
Question.
Yes.
If I hold my action, does that mean that it is not the start of my next turn, and therefore the molasses can continue?
If you hold your action, that sounds kind of like a house rule kind of a thing. Sure.
I say we vote on it.
Ah, yes. I'm gonna hold my
Okay.
action.
Okay.
For the meals.
Okay.
That's what
Now
I
you're
get.
going to need to,
Yeah.
I mean, does
If
the
some-
molasses just last for a certain amount of time, or do you
just till the beginning of her next turn.
But since I held my turn behind Aramiel, like it wouldn't. It's not a full round anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
So I just say if you don't take
Fair.
an action, when you take your next action, that's when it goes away.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Alrighty. So
That means
Orkilia's
that
holding
my-
her action, which means it is Penny's turn.
Also, the look on Orkilia's face is very surprised because a lot of fire just hit a big old boulder.
right.
Mhm.
She's
And
like, "What the heck?"
molasses. It smells like,
There's-
s'mores or something.
There's so much going on.
Yeah.
so much deliciousness?
All right.
You're
It
the
is now Penny's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try a multi-attack
Ooh.
on this thing.
Getting all fancy.
Yeah.
All
which
right.
means I make 2 attacks.
Okay.
And so I bite it and then I'll claw it.
All right.
If any of that works.
And do those count as magical attacks or non-magical?
I have no idea. I think that will be up to you because I am casting magic to be a bear.
Yeah, I think it tells you that at a certain level that they become magical attacks.
Oh, that's at 6th level, so I'm not quite there yet.
so you're not quite there
no.
yet. Okay.
But because I'm like, I don't know if this will work, but can I aim for where it looks like it's cracking to just try and like finish breaking it?
Yeah, that will be to aim.
That'll be disadvantage,
I don't know.
right?
Well, I don't know if 5e has rules for that.
I think it's you rolled at disadvantage if you're aiming,
Okay. So roll it
which
with
means I have to roll twice and
disadvantage.
take the lower. Yeah. Come on, guys. Well, that's not too bad. Okay. hold on.
Okay.
Let me add my shit to it. All right. So I rolled at disadvantage. I rolled oh God, that's cool. Okay. Sorry. 21.
Okay, to hit
For the bite.
or for the
Do I have
bite.
to do?
Okay.
Yeah. Do I have to do separate for the bite and the claws since it's
Uh-huh.
2 attacks?
Yes.
Motherfucker! Piece of fucking shit! Disadvantage! I hate you! Okay, so for my claws, I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
But I got my bite in.
You guys should be really glad I have not instituted the fumble and critical hit tables yet.
I know, I don't want to bite my own arm off.
Okay. So
Okay,
roll
so-
damage for the bite.
Okay, it's 1d8 plus 4. Okay, sorry, 1 sec. My brain is fried.
Yeah, and so prep this round, prep your stuff
Here we
for
go.
the next round so it goes a little faster, okay?
I rolled an 8 on the dice plus
Okay.
4, which is 12. Woo!
All right, and that's half damage. So that
Still
would be
6.
yeah.
Still something.
Okay, and this is on the broken one, which is
Yeah.
not the one that was attacking that hit you. All right.
It's the one that looks like I could actually do something to. And the other one's slower, so I figured be okay.
Okay.
I hope.
All right.
Oh God,
and
I'm
now
gonna
we
die.
are to George. And Eyes is like, holy shit. Those are rocks.
He was not paying any attention.
At all.
Eyes. You're so intuitive.
Eyes, your eyes do they work? Do you need glasses?
Right.
Eyes.
My
Eyes.
God.
You doth have eyes.
I
All
don't
right.
have eyes, says
And
eyes.
he gestures and magic missile
At the darkness. Sorry.
shoots out of his hand and strikes the one that has not been damaged yet. And he threw it at a slightly higher level. So 3 bolts leave his hand and
Woo!
strike the thing.
Fool, you
man.
foolish fool. You always take one out first.
Yeah, exactly. But you know,
4, 5, 6, 7.
some people be cray cray. Says Penny in bear form, because that's totally appropriate and something she would absolutely say.
So do you say
Everybody
that
looks
out loud, Cross?
confusingly.
Huh?
Do you say that out loud?
Oh no, that's just metagaming.
Okay. And he does.
the less targets there are, the less even a target with 1 health can still hit you.
Exactly. And if
Yeah,
your health
all-
is low,
And with people with dungeoning experience know that.
Yeah.
Scholars,
Alas.
not so much. All right, he hits it pretty handily. It's the side of it crumbles pretty hard with those 3 missiles hitting it. Does a fair bit of damage. Now both of them are damaged.
was there only 2?
There are only 2.
Oh, excellent. For some reason, I was thinking there was a whole bunch more and that only 2 got
Well,
to us.
only 2 at the
Rocks
moment.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's only 2.
Only
Rocks
2 at the
everywhere.
moment
Balls.
fighting you. There's lots of rocks everywhere. This place that's caved in, but there are 2 that are currently attacking you, and it is indeed their turn. So the first boulder, the one that rebounded off the wall,
Not the one that hit me.
not the one that hit you, comes slowly through the molasses. And since Penny's blocking everybody else, it strikes at Penny. Penny, and it hits
God damn it.
18 plus.
It hits me.
It hits you pretty hard.
And
And it's so it doesn't
like-
actually because it's rolling slower,
Mhm.
it doesn't actually it doesn't knock you prone.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
you don't have to roll that strength saving throw, but
Yay.
it does do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 points of damage.
Motherfucker, I'm still okay.
Barely. And then the
Please,
other
minister,
one
some
that
potions.
comes at
Yeah,
you
exactly. Help, somebody give me
also, what is your AC?
11.
Okay, that one also hits you.
Yeah,
So now both boulders hit you this time
but they're slowed, so it's not as intense, okay? Which doesn't
for 12 more
actually-
points of damage.
Okay, Penny reverts to Penny, and she looks not happy about it.
Okay.
Well, it's gonna make my job way easier.
Yeah.
Right.
So Penny, because you took like, you
A
know,
lot of- I
30
took, like-
something damage last game and a bunch of damage this game. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm at
Uh-huh.
19 points. I can't be hit again, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
At
at
least
19
not
points.
like that. So Penny reverts back from bear and staggers a little bit. She's looking fairly well hurt. And now it is Ramiel's turn.
Right. Well, I'm gonna save my laying on of hands because I have one spell slot left. I was gonna do Thunderous Smite, but I'm just gonna go up to the one that's way damaged
Okay.
and hit it with my longsword. And it's like a part that looks pretty.
Just
Okay.
I like the image of Aramiel just centering and then slow walk as the rocks are going back and forth. And you just
Yeah,
slow
like-
walk through and just
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and is this a magical sword?
It's perfect. Yeah. Duh.
No.
I don't actually know. So it
Yes.
so it has half damage, I believe.
If it's not magical, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's magical. I don't think I blessed it.
Okay.
I might
You
have.
gotta bless that
What
shit.
is it?
Did I bless it? Did I bless it? If I blessed it, it probably would have worn off.
It's worn off by now, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Roll to hit.
all right. So I just get 1d10 plus.
Well,
plus
first roll, yeah, do your 20, roll to hit
Oh.
first.
Okay.
How heavy did the rocks look?
They're big.
14.
They're big and
14
heavy.
plus. What is it? 14 plus?
Yeah,
Plus
your to
strength?
hit,
Yeah.
which is strength, yes.
So 14 plus 8, 22.
Okay, you do hit it.
Cool.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Well, got 9 plus 9, 18 damage, half to 9 damage.
Okay. That one is starting to have pieces crumble off of it. You get the feeling that one more really good blow and that one might fall apart.
Yay.
Cool.
All right, and now we are back to the top of the round.
nope, we're at me.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's
Yeah,
right. Held
held
action.
action.
We're at the
Held
held
action.
action.
Held action time. All right, what do you do?
The molasses goes away.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Uh,
molasses.
Bye,
Good luck
molasses.
to you.
I'm more sad the smell's gone.
I know that
It
it's
does smell. This is the best smelling fight you've had ever.
ever.
Hey, listen, if I had rolled a 1, it still would have smelled real good. It just would have smelled like apple pie.
There you go.
Ooh.
Apple pies would have fallen from nowhere.
No,
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that.
Smelled like
Now I'm
pie.
I
hungry,
mean, that
guys.
just sounds
No,
great.
no,
Why didn't
okay,
that
roll,
happen?
roll. What are you doing?
Uh,
I'm getting
so-
hungry.
So,
You gotta have the banter. Part of the show.
Part of the show. Anyway, so Penny is now no longer in my way as a big bear. So I'm gonna step forward and use my rope to lasso the boulder.
Going to lasso the boulder.
I'm gonna ride the boulder.
Okay.
Ah.
You try
She
to roll me
she
your.
got a taste of it. She got
Roll
a
me-
taste of it with the cat, and now she
Yeah,
wants
now
to
she
do it
wants to do
again.
it All right,
Tell you
so
how
let's.
frequently I do this in D&D, where I'm just like, we're gonna lasso.
We're gonna
Do
lasso
it,
it.
do
Okay, so you have to roll your lasso attack.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, what would that even be? Doesn't matter. It's a nat fucking 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Archelia's
Yeah.
pissed off. She steps forward. All right, bitches. I'm gonna ride you like a bull. And now you have a lassoed boulder. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna get on top of it. And I in the next, because I feel like I can't do this in this round, but since
No.
I'm right after what's his face Cross, I will attempt to beat the shit out of it with some stuff. But in the
But-
meantime, I'm riding that bull.
Okay, so you lasso it. Then for your move action, you actually go get on the boulder, which doesn't like dodge or try to get out of your way at all.
Yep.
So yeah, so this massive boulder, you hear somebody singing "Wrecking Ball" up in the distance.
I gave him like a wrecking ball.
But you
Oh
can
my
get
gosh.
on there, and we are at the top of the round. Cross, what do you do?
I should have done that better. Yeah, I should have like looped it on the top and then gotten on top and rolled.
There
it
you
back.
That
go.
would be hilarious, and use it to yeah.
But now
that's
Okelia
awesome.
needs to be in her underwear, though.
my
Stop riding those balls.
She's like, make me.
All right. I'm a one-trick pony. I'm gonna shoot the rock.
That's okay.
Do it.
This is the injured rock.
Yeah, well, the rock that Orkelia has not mounted.
Thanks.
Okay.
That is a 12 plus 8.
Oh man.
Okay, so Orkelia, which rock did you mount? The more damaged or the less damaged?
I'm gonna go with the less damaged, so that we can just destroy the more damaged one. And
Okay. All right, so the more damaged one, you rolled to hit. Alex, what did you get?
12 plus 8.
Okay,
Nice.
that hits.
So we got some fire damage.
Yeehaw, motherfuckers. Sorry.
7 fire damage
this ain't our first rodeo.
Nope.
plus 15 piercing.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, I haven't even been adding the plus dexterity to my attacks. Sorry, that's a God damn it, I'm a moron. That's 5 plus 8. So that's actually 12. That's 24 damage. Or no, sorry, 22 damage, piercing, 7 damage fire.
Okay,
Nice.
so that would be 11 damage piercing and 7 damage fire, right? Yep. All right. So you managed, it had 18 hit points left. You did 18. And that boulder just shatters. It explodes in a shower of little granite shards and stuff, and crumbles to the
Fireworks 'cause they're
ground.
on fire, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All righty. One down. Next is Orkelia.
Yeah. Okay. You guys aren't gonna believe me, but it
I
was
do.
very exciting. So I pre-rolled. So basically, I have 2 weapons that I can hit with this guy.
Mhm.
One of them I hit 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, for 24. And it's my little dagger that I'm like carving into it. So
Okay.
it's not a ton of damage, but it's definitely 6 damage because it's just Gamora stabbing at a thing.
Okay.
And the other one was a nat 20.
Yes.
I'm loving my dice. It's
Okay.
a completely different die too. So and that was with my short sword.
Okay.
So that's for 7, so 14. I guess, which is still halved. So
Okay.
so 10 damage.
So minus 10 damage. That's
The
good.
dice
And
gods with
to
you
do that,
today.
you would have to drop the lasso. So I'm assuming that you've got the lasso
Yeah, I'm assuming
let
it's
go.
like
Right there. You tied it on. Okay. I will assume that's kind of your move action then.
Yeah.
Is to attach the lasso and then hit with the things. Alrighty.
Oh,
Alrighty. Chips fly off of there. They're
She's
small
also-
chips, but it counts.
I need art of this. I need art of Orkelia riding a boulder with 2 weapons, just like.
she's also not like
Awesome.
splayed legs because she knows it's a boulder, so it's gonna keep moving. So she's standing on this thing. It's like
Like riding it.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Then next is Penny.
All right.
I like the picture of this. It's beautiful.
I am going to do a cantrip
Yeah.
called Produce Flame, and I'm going to use it as an attack. I'm going to throw it at the remaining boulder.
Okay. And I
Or-
believe for that you have to roll to hit.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a cantrip. I don't fucking know about cantrips. I'm sorry. But
Well, just read what
depends
the
on
spell
it.
says.
It just cantrip is just as it doesn't require spell slots because it's like so that like if you run out of spell slots and you're a caster, you're like I can still do things.
exactly. I still got stuff.
I can still do
So-
it.
But it'll say they need to make a save if it's like or it will say roll to hit. So it'll tell you in the spell.
Okay. Yeah. I've got to roll to hit. Okay, so it's 16 plus. What's there to hit? Hi, Kat. You're not helping me. I love you.
Armor class is 16.
Sweet. Well, I rolled a 16 on the dice, so I don't have to figure out that number at the moment. And then it's a 2d8 of magic phlegm damage.
And cat butt.
And cat butt, which is
We do
my
have
favorite. I love you, Rebel. Why do
can
you
tell
do
it's your
this to me? Ooh!
Okay.
I rolled 2 7s on the dice, which makes it 14. Hi.
Okay. So
14
does
fire
indeed.
damage of magicness.
nice.
Pat, though.
All right. That boulder is looking pretty scarred right now. Pretty damaged. Now it's scorched as well.
Finish
That,
it off
that
already.
was the boulder that Orkilia is sitting on. So Orkilia, you need to
I'm
roll me a
trying-
dexterity check to make sure that you are avoiding the now
I'm-
flaming bits on the boulder.
I'm sorry, I was trying not to hate you.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So dexterity, it's 12.
Okay. Your thighs are feeling a little warm right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I like my thighs extra crispy.
My thighs.
Extra
Orkilia, you're
crispy.
going to take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay with
No.
It's okay.
I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
All right.
We can heal. We can heal. It's gonna be okay.
It's going to be okay. And now it is I's turn.
Badoof.
Bidoof. Bidoof is like, and he will do. He's like, dang it, I could do a fireball, but then I'd kill you. So I won't do that.
I can
It's
dodge.
only one.
I can dodge.
Why would you do that?
And he
Reaction.
shoots,
I can dodge.
he shoots actually another third level magic missile. 3 arrows come and they strike it. They miss you handily because they can't, fumble that way.
Yeah, that's probably the better option.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure level 1 magic missile shoots 3 bolts.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. It shoots 1. And then it adds for each level that he puts it up. And then the difference is it also adds his level to the damage as well. So that's 14 points of damage. Oh, it does do. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure. I was looking it up too.
Okay. So 3, 4, 5. So well, 2 more darts.
Sorry, I didn't want. I was trying.
No,
to-
that's good. 7. No, that's fine.
I'm glad you said something because I was like, I'm
I was
pretty.
like level 3 magic missiles. Like it's like a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
it should be
So-
pretty intense.
So yeah, he got 18 points of damage to it.
I'm just hoping that this boulder like explodes out from under me,
That'd be awesome.
and I just
Like-
go like flying into
Fine.
the air.
and then you end up with vaginal shrapnel.
Yeah.
Why does it rhyme though?
That's my next band name.
Lord.
Claimed it.
Because it was all it was meant to be.
Okay. And next is the boulders or boulder, who is going to roll back. And since Penny stepped back and he stepped forward, it's going to attack Aramiel.
I like
Slow
it's
it
not
down.
trying to attack the person on top. Like it's not bouncing, it's not rolling. It's just
It's not
Yeah.
worried about the person.
It
on
just
top.
rolls
It
back and
can't
it's like,
roll it. It can't roll at the thing that's standing on it. Like,
yeah. But it does start rolling, which means that you're going to
Dex-
either fall off or get crushed or have to get off
Dexterity.
or roll a dexterity check to stay balanced.
no. We're gonna dexterity check this.
Okay.
She has done circus shit so long.
Yeah. Well, that's the orcish part.
Oh, look at
And
her.
another 20.
Is it a 20?
Like I can't.
That's not taking the 20.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
I believe you.
I believe you.
Awesome. All right. So it's the most amazing thing
So
is
many 20.
this large orc that was sitting on the boulder as the boulder starts rolling, stands up and begins just like rolling with it. It's like something from a circus. You've not seen anything like this before. And you're like, man, take that act on the road, Bard. But the boulder does try to hit you, Aramiel. What was your AC?
It is 20.
All right.
You're just like,
And it does indeed hit you.
Okay.
But it does not a huge amount of damage. It does 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage to you.
Oh, bummer.
Runs into your armor. You hear a loud ching as it hits you. And now
Yeah,
you and
well-
Orkilia are face to face as she's balancing on this boulder that just struck you.
Hey, buddy.
And it is your turn. What do? You could strike the boulder. You could kiss Orkilia, who's right there. You could knock her off. You could step back and go, whoa, what the hell is this?
You could
knock
take
her
the
up.
rope.
I feel like that might.
You
wow,
could take, there is a
Ramiel's
rope hanging on there. You could grab a rope that's wrapped
What?
around the boulder.
What would the point of grabbing the rope be?
Stop it from moving.
Oh, really? Oh,
If
that's
you're strong
actually not
enough.
a bad idea. I mean, strength is my strong suit, no pun intended. I would, yeah, let's do that. Grab the... I really didn't mean to pun that one. Anyways, I will grab the rope and try to stop the thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll me to hit to grab the rope, and then we're going to roll a strength check to see if you can
16
stop that thing in
plus
its tracks.
Can I
16
offer
plus
some kind of
8,
help
right?
action?
Oh yeah, you handily grab the rope, and now roll
Mhm.
me your strength check to hold it still.
10 plus 8, 18.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to. It's 18 is pretty strong, and so you grab it. So you guys see Aramiel. He's like grabs the rope that Arkelia put around the lasso around it, and then yanks it, and is just like holding it as the boulder is like pushing to roll back from him, so that it can attack again. While Arkelia is bouncing on top. It's like a scene from a fantasy novel. And now, excuse me, it is top of the
Or
round. It
really
is
bad
Cross's
porno.
turn. Really bad porno.
So
Celia and the Rock.
so I
Well, there
pre-rolled.
is some bondage going on, and
The
some
shrapnel?
Yeah. There's ropes tying knots
shrapnel.
around balls.
Saying.
Yep. Okay, Cross, your turn after that.
Okay.
And with the furries,
I
Broke him. We broke him.
I pre-rolled, so I'm pretty sure I hit. I'm pretty sure 13 plus 8 hits. Was that 21?
Okay, yes, that hits.
So that's gonna be so 15, so 25 piercing plus, and he does before this he does like a fancy roll because he can, and 11 fire damage.
Okay, so 14, and that's halved for the piercing, right?
Yes, so that's
And it was
20
11.
25 half. So is that rounded up or down?
It's rounded up.
Okay.
So that would be 23 or 13 plus 11.
Yes.
So minus 23. That is exactly how much it needed to kill it.
Jeez.
You hit it. It begins to
Fancy
fly
roll.
out.
Not-
Now, once again, you're shooting into a close melee where Orkilia is actually on the rock. So you'll need to do another dexterity check to avoid
Avoid
Yeah.
exploding shrapnel.
exploding shrapnel from the rock, but it does kill the rock.
It's dead?
It's dead, and it begins to
Oh,
it explodes in a shower of shrapnel. Roll me a dexterity check. Roll evasion,
Alright.
basically, is what you're rolling.
Yeah.
do I need to do
no,
the same thing because I'm right there?
Hmm?
Do I need to do the same thing because I'm right there? Or do I-
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, so,
So she's been doing so great on this thing, and then it explodes, and that's a solid 9.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And Orkilia is
Kinda like-
thrown into the air.
Yeah, she thinks she's gonna like do the acrobatic fly into the air, slow motion. No, it is a full on face plant.
No,
Nice.
it's like in the movie The Grinch where he's running away from the car and
Yes,
it's like and then he flat on the face. Like,
Ramiel, what did you roll?
I got 18 total.
Okay. So Ramiel manages to like dodge out. Orchilia's like, ah, she's falling to face plant. Do you try to catch her
Yeah.
since you're right there?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check to grapple.
Strength.
I got a 12 total with
Okay.
dexterity.
So Ramiel's like, he manages to dodge the stuff while Orchilia's going, oh no, face plant, not the face. And Ramiel's like, I will save you. And he reaches out in slow motion as she falls past the tips of his fingers and hits the ground. Take 1 point of damage, Orchilia.
Oh no.
1 point of damage to Orchilia. But both of the boulders are dead. Roll me a perception check, everybody.
They're not boulders, they're made of diamonds. You're all rich.
13.
15.
22.
Perception.
I do appreciate. I've been rolling so well the one time.
Same.
It would have been.
22 as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Orchilia's been killing it on the rolls.
Yeah.
This has definitely been an Orchilia breakout. Really jazz hands.
22 for me.
Okay. Everybody who rolled above a 15, you can hear down at the end of this odd zigzag hallway, like the sound of a crunch, and then nothing. Those of you who didn't roll that high didn't hear anything.
What? Can you be more
Crunch.
specific on the crunch front? Like somebody chewing on a chip, like a rock also falling apart.
Like a rock hitting another rock.
So, do you have any way of like barricading this squid squaggle hallway?
Well, that is where it said the stairs were, says
What if
George.
Yeah, it also sounds like there's more of these things, and frankly, that wasn't great.
But we're going to have to go down the stairs at some point.
look,
Unless
this place seems to be full of traps?
Yep.
What if at the end of the hallway there's something producing these rocks, and if we can stop the mechanism, they'll stop coming?
Oh, man.
Granted, that's just the off-the-wall idea. Don't know.
that makes sense to me. And I mean, you guys killed those rocks really fast. I don't think we need to be all that scared of them.
I've got,
3 off. I hate.
if anything, I volunteer. I've got the most, because I got the most movement, because especially with the feet, if they do roll past me, I can both take I can take half my movement after they move within 5 feet of me, and I can also take a movement after making any attack, whether I hit or miss. So if there
Okay.
is something at the end of the hall, I can get there the fastest.
I vote you do that, says George.
I second this.
But do we want to look at the office first, or do we want to do that?
No.
Because if we find the
You can always
stairs,
come back and do that. I think we should turn off the thing sending semi-sentient boulders at us.
I agree.
I agree.
Want to go flip that switch?
All right, so I don't know if they can see me. I don't know if they, like, obviously they weren't like sentient. I don't know if they can see things but I don't. Do I move slower in stealth? I don't actually know.
I believe that you do.
Okay,
That it's half speed.
I'm just gonna take off down the hallway and double move.
Yeah.
Okay.
In theory, we're not in combat, so your movement doesn't matter.
Right. So yeah, we're not. Once they died, initiative stopped
Okay.
for the moment. Okay, here's the map. So what we have here is cross.
I
you-
have.
So are you going in stealth or are you going regular move?
I'm gonna go regular move. I have 40 feet of movement.
So, okay, there's 10, 20, 30, 40. You can get to right there for one movement. Since we're out of, does anybody do anything once he goes into the hallway?
I'll check on Penny. See how Penny is doing.
Okay, and do you go
I'll,
clear to the end of the hallway? There doesn't
Yeah, I
seem
go
to be.
I go as far as I can before
Okay.
something happens.
Okay, you get right there. And you'll notice that there is like collapsed, this whole area is collapsed wall and collapsed thing. This part is open, and you can hear kind of a hollowy echo, like there might be a bigger space than what it seems like. This area is closed off because of the collapse. So there's several large boulders. Some of them are buried in the dirt. Some of them, there's one freestanding boulder kind of right over here that's pretty large. Roll me a perception check.
So, 11 plus 7, so 18.
Okay. Yeah.
We can see the thing that you're doing, just so you know.
Oh, can we? Ah,
Yeah.
well, now you know.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but
I didn't read it.
I wasn't reading. I just.
No, that's okay. I was looking for a number that doesn't seem to be on here. So, oh, there it is. All right. So what was your perception check again? It was like an 18. All right. There's the boulders that are on this side of the hallway that are like stuck into the rock fall. There's a few of them that seem like they were put there and not fell there. The boulder that is separate from them and it's kind of sitting out in the middle of the hallway looks kind of inordinately smooth and round.
And there's nothing else really going on.
Not right
in
there.
the rooms that I can see.
Well, yeah, not right there. Do you want to move further into the room?
I'm gonna stealth first and then move further into the room.
Okay, roll me your stealth check.
7 plus 13, so that's a 20.
All right. You handily go into stealth. And where do you move to?
I'm moving in. Well, where can I move? Because you said that.
Yeah,
that
you can't.
off, so
You can go back the way that you came, or you can move into this room.
I'm moving into the room.
Okay. When you get to like right here,
Sure.
you can see that this is stairs going down.
Okay, but there's nothing moving. There doesn't seem to be any kind of like mechanisms going on. There's just.
Nope, but roll me. It would be a surprise check, but I guess it would be a passive perception.
So, am I rolling perception or is it my passive
Yes,
perception?
it's your passive perception.
'Cause I have a passive perception.
Yeah, how much is it?
My passive perception is 14.
Okay. You just
Oh wait,
have.
no, sorry, passive. That's insight. Passive is 17.
Okay. You have enough warning as you hear the crunch behind you to get out of the way. Roll me a dexterity check if you do choose to get out of the way. The boulder that was in the hallway right behind you is rolling towards you very fast.
Okay. And dexterity 11, and I say it's plus 10, so 21.
All right, you do manage to get out of its way as it comes rolling towards you, and it rolls very fast right past you, but it stops short of the wall. And as it turns, you see arms and legs begin to sprout out of it, and it stands up. It is a boulder that seems to be alive.
Fun. Ah. All right, as it moves past me, since I'm going to use my reaction to move 20 feet back towards the hallway, like the stairs.
Okay. The hallway you came through?
Yeah, the hallway I came through. Sorry, I thought
Okay.
those were stairs or something.
All right.
And then is initiative starting or is it?
Yep, now it would be initiative.
Okay. 10 plus 6, 17.
Okay, and the Galeb Dur, which is what that is, rolled an 18. So it's going to come first. It turns towards you, crumples in on itself, and rolls at you again very fast to try to hit you.
How far am I away from it?
20 feet. Because that's how far
Well,
you
you
move
said
back.
it rolled past me, though.
Yeah,
How far past me did it roll then?
just because you were right at that wall.
Okay.
So it just rolled to that wall. So it's just like 21 feet away from you.
Okay. So as it gets within 5 feet, I'm going to react again to move another 20 feet away.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So you try to move back another 20 feet.
Yes.
Okay. It is not your initiative. So
Well, no, it's a reaction to when it enters
your space.
my space, I get to react and move.
But I thought that was only like 5 feet. Because that's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
can
like an
move.
attack
So
of
if
opportunity.
it's rolling at me, I don't know if it can change directions or not, but I move 20 feet in any direction.
Okay, and can you move 20 feet? That's what I say, because
It
it's
moves
like an
half
attack
my-
of a.
It's moving half my distance, which currently is 40 feet.
Okay, and what gives you that? Because normal like attacks of opportunity or things like that, it's 5 feet.
It's because I took the scout.
Okay, so it's the
for
feet.
For the
That's
road.
what I was wondering.
No, it's not a feat. It's the scout archetype for the road.
Right. Okay.
At level 3, you are difficult to pin down during a fight. You can move up
Nice.
to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
This movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so you move 20 feet. And you're moving which 20 feet? Back again towards where you came from?
I need to see the
Yeah, let me get that up for you.
But if it's attacking me, the way I'm reading this, it still would get the attack. It's just after it, at the end of its turn, I get another 20 movement feet.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so it's going to attack you, and then you move 20 feet?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what it's trying to do, it's trying to like roll into you, knock you down.
Yes.
So it is 18 to hit. Does that hit you?
I do have a 18 armor class, so yes. If it meets, it beats, sadly.
All right.
Ew.
Then you need to okay, for that attack, you're going to take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Because it's not its slam attack. And it does come out of the ball and stand up again with arms and legs. And it is very large.
How disturbing is this thing? Because that just sounds creepy, that like arms and legs just kind of like
come right out of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm picturing like Gravity Falls, that little Candyman creature.
Oh yeah. Blech. But it's tall. It's like a boulder that grew like a head and arms and legs, and it makes you think of a man made out of boulders. So you move 20 feet, which direction? I'll show you this. Okay. Where do you, oh, come on, do share. There we go. So this is collapsed. You can't go 20 feet that way. You could go, do you have to go straight line, or can it be around a corner?
It's just 20 feet movement.
Okay, so you could move right here, or you could move over here.
I'm gonna go get some help because this thing's creepy.
At what point do we start hearing this happening?
Yeah, it's been 6 seconds, and so now we're going to get to where the rest of you hear that. And it is your move cross at the end of this turn. Then everybody will hear it, and I'll have that chance.
All right, I am going to double move down the hallway.
Okay.
That would be 80 feet of movement. Well, up to 80 feet.
Yeah, that can get you all the way. 80 feet would be like right here. So you can get all the way back to here to everybody.
And as on the way, I'm just like, it's not a trap. Rock, arms, legs, get ready.
Okay. Well, the rest of you all clearly witnessed this. Cross comes hot-footing it down the hallway, looking rather freaked out, shouting, arms, legs, it's not a trap, it's a creature.
Mm.
Okay, and now we all get to roll initiative.
Sorry, one sec. Keep doing that. My camera's just having some issues for some reason.
Okay.
14.
Oh, that's why.
Okay, Aramio.
My roll was a 2
There we go.
Oh no.
plus 4, so I got a 6 total. Guys,
Oh.
we really need to go dice shopping.
Real
Real bad.
Just really amused with watching Cross frantically run down a hallway.
Yeah. Like, ah. All right. Penny, your initiative.
24.
Okay, so you get to go first.
Okay. Do I see the rock thing at this point?
No, not yet, because it's
Not
right
yet.
here, right around the corner. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So I'm gonna hold my action. Actually, can I look around real fast and see if there's anything that looks like a stick or like a hefty stick that I can use to hit
Okay.
things with?
That will be an action to
That's
search,
fine.
a search action. So roll me a search, which I guess would be perception.
Yeah, I'll just do a quick look around to see.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Okay. There's not really wood around here because the wood, but there is something that's like a metal bar that's sticking out of one of the broken walls there.
Okay, I can't use that. Poop. Okay, I'll hold my action,
Okay.
and when I can see whatever it is that he's running from, I will throw more produce flame at it because that's what I got.
Okay. All righty. Now it is its turn. And what you guys that can see in the dark
It
see.
isn't it.
Uh-huh.
It.
It's very much an it.
All right.
Do we have like a? Or I'm gonna look one.
We do. I have a thing for it that I'm going to put on here in just a second when we come out of the map thing. I'm going to show you. It comes around the corner here and then charges,
Oh, lovely.
rolling at speed towards whoever is in the front here, which looks like it's probably Cross.
I had 80 feet of movement. I should not be in the front.
You don't have to be. You could have gone past if you want to.
Yeah, Cross is not a front man.
He likes it from behind.
Okay, so the person in the front would actually probably be
No, Cross likes to be behind.
would be Aramiel and Orkilia in the front because they were the ones that were there when that other one crashed. Does that sound right?
Neat.
Yeah.
All right, so that was still an 18 to hit. Aramiel looks like he's in front. And you
Well, I
have
got
an
an
AC of
armor
20.
class 20. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this thing comes speeding down. It can actually go that far.
Wow.
Gaining momentum as it goes. It hits you,
Mm.
but not quite. It actually misses you because of it's trying to navigate to get a straight line down this, and you get the feeling that maybe this was made this way to stop it, because once again it hits that same corner the other one hit and rebounds back a little ways without actually hitting you, and so the
Doesn't know how
monster
to
is
play
actually
pinball, man.
right there.
Huh.
All right, so next is Cross's turn. What do you do, Cross?
Turn around and shoot the damn thing.
All right.
Do I get to do my hold action after this as well, since I was waiting
Well,
till I could see it?
You can do it right now if you want.
Okay, I'll wait till he's done doing
Does
his
a
stuff.
21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Sweet. All right. So this plus 8. So 12. Ooh. I have to divide those. So plus 12 fire damage. Oh, 2 6. And then 12, 24 piercing.
Okay, so that's half piercing. So that would be 12 plus 12.
Yes.
Okay. Math is not my strong point. There we go.
I have a
All
hard
right.
time doing it in my head. If I write it down, it's like really easy.
All right, now it is Orkelia's turn.
Wait, I get to do my thing.
Oh, that's right. Right now it's Penny's turn.
Sorry. I'm just throwing. I'm throwing 2d8 worth of flame at it because that's all I get, man. Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, 16 plus my hit thing, which is what? What?
Is it your spell attack?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so 20, 22, math.
22 to hit. That hits.
Yay. I'm gonna do something. I've kind of not succeeded at anything I was wanting to do today. God damn it, motherfucker. 3.
Okay.
I got 1 on one dice and 2 on the other.
It's like, well, it's still something.
Well, at least I tried.
Okay, and now it is I's turn.
Pete's turn.
I's is like,
No,
Now
it's
you can fireball.
Orkelia's turn.
is it Orkelia? Oh, you're right. It is Orkelia's turn. I'm sorry. I'm getting way ahead of myself.
All right. So Orkelia, still that rope in her hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gonna try again.
She's gonna try to entangle its legs.
Okay.
Yes.
Which is an 18 on the die. Would that be dexterity?
Yeah.
That's dirty 20.
Okay. You managed to get the rope around its legs.
And I don't know if I can do it on this action, but the rope pull to
Nice.
Okay. No, because that's another attack.
okay. Then I will just be holding it, and if it moves, I'm assuming it'll have to pull again.
Move against you. Okay. All righty. Now it is I's turn. And he's like, everybody stand back.
She's like,
You're actually, because you lassoed it, you're not right at it yet. You haven't gotten onto it yet.
Thank God I'm behind it. Or thank God I'm behind everybody. I think I know what's
Everybody
about
and
to
stuff.
happen.
And what you see is something that none of you guys have ever seen before yet. And he goes, incendium machio, and whatever, words that it is. And all of a sudden the entire corridor, all the way down from the edge of the Galeb door, I'm sorry, your rope is toast, dear, fills with a massive gout of flame. It's like a ball shoots from his hand, and it's little, and it grows and it grows and it grows until it fills the entire hall, and then it shoots down because it's so much fire. It's like this roaring. You guys can't hear for a second because it's so loud because it's so close.
wow.
I love that rope. I use that rope all the time.
And he shot it to just 20 feet past the thing, and it has to make a dexterity check.
It should have disadvantage because its legs are tied.
Yep. Well, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so that's 14, 15, 16.
Yay.
Yay, Arkelia.
Yay.
Okay,
She's very sad about her rope, though. Am I really quiet again?
it actually fails its dexterity check because of the rope. It's not able to actually, because one of the dice was 18, so, but the other one was not.
In its face.
Its components are a tiny ball of bat guano and sulfur, so it doesn't smell great. We want from molasses to bat guano.
Yeah.
And that fire is Spreads around corners, ignites flammable objects. Wow. Okay, so that's 8d6 fire. They do more damage now than they did back in 3.5.
Whoa. This is a
Four.
fireball?
This would be a fireball.
I know.
Yes!
Six.
I
Yes.
didn't ask how big the room. I said I cast fireball. That's awesome.
And I actually do have 8d6s with me right now today.
God
For
damn
just
it.
such a thing. So there's 6, 10, 15.
Meow.
Am I really quiet again?
You've been going
A little
quiet
bit, yeah.
and- Yeah.
All right. So that is 30 points of damage.
Yay! Die, piece of shiznnizzle. Nobody likes you.
The monster roars as it's like starts, you can see the stone that it's made out of start bubbling and turning kind of lava-like for a moment as it starts
Ooh.
melting. So now you have a very angry lava boulder creature in front of you that is very, very damaged.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe you
It
don't
is-
ride that one.
Aramiel's turn.
All right. Well, it's this thing is it dead yet? It's still
No.
alive?
Oh, it's still alive.
All right. Well, neat. I'm gonna go over and go ahead and I'm still gonna hold on to my last spell slot. So I'm gonna go ahead and slash at that, buddy.
Okay.
Better.
Roll a hit.
Yes.
I got a 13 on the dice plus 8 strength, so 21.
Okay, that hits.
And then 1d10 plus 9. Nope. 2 plus 9, 11.
Okay, so that would be 1 plus the 9 is your magical part of things, right? Or your strength
Yeah.
part of things? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 10 points of damage.
So,
So
That boulder.
you manage to sink your sword into some of the kind of lava-ish bits, and you can feel it carve part of the stone away, and as it falls and cools, it hits the floor with a big chink, but it's definitely looks more black and bubbly on the stone from that fire. The fire fades, and all of a sudden it's like your ears are ringing. You can hear again from a massive amount of noise that much fire makes. And you can see the walls of the hallway are bubbling and pitted, and some of the rock has run down and stuff into the hallway. You probably don't want to walk up there right away. Now we are at the top of the round, and it is Penny's action.
Okay. Penny. What?
I said, go Penny.
Go Penny. Go Penny. Go Penny.
Go
Has
Penny.
has the rock thing made any noise?
No.
Poop.
I thought you said it roared.
Oh, yeah, I take that back. It did. It roared.
Okay.
It
okay.
roared in pain.
Okay.
Pain. It felt pain.
It did feel pain.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh
It's
no.
alive.
Yeah. Now Archelia's gonna feel real bad.
Sorry, I have an idea, but God damn it. Sorry. I'm gonna hold my action for when it gets no, because Aramiel, you're right up to it now.
Yep.
Fuck.
yeah. It's okay. I can handle some backlash unless it would give me a lot. I still have 57 hit points, so
Jeez. That's more than my max.
Jerk.
By a lot.
yeah, I'm the tank, so don't worry about me.
Fair enough.
Fuck. Sorry, I'm going to hold my action
Mm-hmm.
for a moment.
Excuse me. That's right. All right. So you hold your action a moment. Now we go to the Galabdur, and it's roaring still, and it turns to Aramiel because it doesn't know who threw the fire, and it strikes at you. Big slamming fist attack.
Well, Is it
And it rolls
Awesome.
a 22.
Damn.
So it hits you.
Dang.
All right. And that massive fist comes down and does wham, 19 points of damage.
Yikes.
Ooh.
It hits you and your head is like stunned a little bit. You just got whapped in the head with a rock.
Yeah, that
but-
hurt.
But it doesn't knock you down. It doesn't do anything else. It just does damage. And now it is Cross's turn. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Let me finish the turn. And that round, rocky face, part of it opens up like a mouth and words come out.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
But they're in a language you don't understand.
Do I understand it?
Roll me an insight check.
Sorry,
Any
no.
of us or just Shauna?
Just
Natural 20.
well, okay.
Oh,
It's
shit.
ancient common, just like all of the things on the walls.
The writing on the walls.
Wrongs. And it says, "Don't go. You'll become."
Can I use a how can I say something back to it?
Well, you did hold your action.
Okay. Become what? I'm
Me.
saying it in ancient common.
Me.
What is happening?
And now it is Cross's turn. Or Penny's held action. One of the two.
Or Penny's held action. Okay, I'm gonna take my held action. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna like do this kind of thing and be like, no fighting. And then I'm gonna run to it and with my hands up like this, be like, in the ancient common thing, talk to us.
Okay, and you run right up to it?
Yeah.
When you get within 5 feet, it does an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. I'm trying to understand what the fuck is
It's
going
only
on.
when you leave a creature's space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Well, no,
Otherwise,
I've had
we'd
it.
never. Otherwise, we'd never be able to attack anything.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you'd never be able to run up to a creature.
That's
to
when you
attack.
go through its space. That's fine. Okay, so you run up
Yes.
to it.
And I
And
run
you-
up to it and I'm going to touch it and charm person.
Okay.
Ah, that's exactly what I was going to do.
Right?
Okay.
Oh no, I thought about it, but there was the other thing I was going to do. But it's fine.
Or attempt to charm person. We'll see.
Okay.
First.
What is the DC on its save? Because it's a wisdom save, correct?
It's a rock.
Let's
You can't
see.
have super high wisdom, right?
14.
It's a sentient rock.
It's a 14.
Lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
I don't need to actually touch it. I can be within 30 feet of it. I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
It rolled
your-
an 11 on its save, so it failed its save.
Yes.
And what are you? So you charmed it to be your friend?
Yes. It's basically I want it to stop and just talk.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah, it's
person
not-
means. Basically means it's no longer
Aggressive.
aggressive.
Okay. And it drops its battered and melting arms down to its side, and it's just looking at you.
Like
Well, you think it's looking at you.
I
They're,
can't.
they're
Really
just
tell.
like rock indentations that might be eyes, but you're not really sure.
Okay. And then in the ancient common, I'm gonna be like, what happened to you? Can we help you?
Send me home, it
Where-
says.
6 seconds. We're still in combat.
Yep, so
Yeah.
6 seconds.
So please no. But, okay.
Well, if she charms it to be friendly
For an
it's like
hour.
combat
To,
would
to
stop,
me,
right?
but if you guys attack it, it's
Yeah.
gonna.
It's gonna
Yeah.
break it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I would
And
say
we
that
don't
your
know.
6 seconds is up. You did
But it didn't attack me. You guys saw it not attack me, and I'm touching it, and it's not.
And now it is
attacking me.
Cross's turn.
God damn,
Cross.
please don't fight.
Cross is pretty. I think he pays attention to Penny, and I think because Penny seems to be one of the only people who actually kind of like listens and pays attention to him. He lowers his crossbow, and does anybody else seem to who's up next in the
The next one after you is Orkilia.
Puts his hand on Orkilia's shoulder and kind of looks at her like just like kind of like a calming kind of face, like just like let her do it, like let like it's gonna be okay, like let her, like Penny's got it, or let her. He's just like let her try.
Okay, and then you hold the rest of your action.
Yeah, he's
Cross.
not gonna do anything else.
Okay, Orkilia, your turn.
Penny, what's going on?
Can I respond?
Well, actually, on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold my action, but that is what I
Right,
say.
so what's going on?
And I may, like, if your hand is still on my shoulder, it's like a little shimmy out that's hidden by like coming toward Penny slowly.
Okay. Okay, so you moved a little bit towards Penny, and you say, "Okay, what's going on, Penny?" And then hold the rest of your action as well.
Mhm.
All right, now it is I's turn, and I says, "Was that ancient common? Oh shoot, I only know how to read it. I don't know how to speak it. Oh, this could be great. It's an earth elemental, though. They're generally under a spell of some sort. Well, it's not really an earth elemental, but it seems kind of like that. And George will cast.
Dispel magic?
No.
Damn. I was really
That'll
hoping I
get
had
rid of her charm.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't get rid of my charm. Goddamn.
What he does cast is detect magic. And he looks at it and he looks around a little bit and he's like, interesting. Okay. Says it's got magic on it, but it's summoning magic, like it was summoned. So I think I'm right. I think it's some sort of maybe an elemental or something from another plane. But then there's great big magic back here. But I'm not really getting anything else close by.
Are we out of? Oh no, we got to find out
Nope.
what Ramiel does
Yep.
first.
Yep. Exactly. And that's what George does is he casts a spell and then looks around as he says those things.
And
Okay.
mutters to himself a lot.
And mutters to himself a lot. Ramiel, your turn.
I'm gonna do the same thing Orkilia did. I'm gonna go over and just ask Penny what's going on. See
Okay.
what's up. I was right there when everything happened. I was right there. Like I was.
Yeah,
a little
well, because it
dazed
tried to hit
got the
you. Yeah,
crap.
'cause it
Yeah,
hit you.
yeah. I got the crap slapped out of me, but I was right there. I heard the whole thing. So I'm just sitting there curiously. I want to
Like,
go for
what
it.
the heck?
You heard
Yeah.
you heard Penny very fluently speaking another language that you've never heard before, when she can barely speak your guys'
Common, yeah.
language.
Yeah.
So I just kind of want to go into like Penny's line of sight, just kind of like.
Okay.
Look for
you're good, bro?
look for information.
Here you go, bro. You good, bro?
What's up?
Yeah.
You good? Need help?
Exactly.
And interestingly, we are at 4:00.
Aw.
We didn't even take
Wow.
our 5-minute break because there was so much action happening. So this is where I'm going to call it. Right at the
Yeah.
pause of all of the action, you've got something to talk to, or maybe attack, or maybe it is very close to dead. As you see the runnels of melted stone down it. If it looks actually kind of painful, even though it's rock.
Okay.
now we get to figure out what's happening here at the end of the next, or the beginning of the next game. Tuning in again next Tuesday, 2:00 Pacific. I'm looking at it going, it's 5:00 Mountain Time. I was like, oh, we went too late. Oh, wait, no, wait, it's not Pacific anymore. I'm traveling. So yes, we will see everybody next week. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
See you next time
See you guys.
Next time.
with Diced Thespians.
Diced
Bye.
Thespians. Okay.
Yeah, Diced Thespians.